one teenager, his parents' bedroom, a camera worth less than a pizza, and one crazy promise he made to himself. Today, he has 312 million subscribers. That is more than the population of most countries on Earth. Every video he uploads gets at least 100 million views. His net worth is $1 billion. He built an empire of chocolate, burgers, and television shows. But in 2012, he was just a regular kid from a small town called Greenville in North Carolina. He had Crohn's disease, a serious chronic illness. He had no friends. He had no money. He only had an obsession. For the first 1,000 days, he made videos that nobody watched. His mother wanted him to quit and go to college. His friends laughed at him. And at some point, he told himself, either I break the system or the system breaks me. This is the story of Mr. Beast. The full story. From 0 to 1 billion. Jimmy Donaldson, 26 years old. According to Forbes magazine, he is the first digital billionaire who earned everything on YouTube. 312 million subscribers on his main channel. Every video gets at least 100 million views. Sponsors pay between $3 and $5 million for a single ad integration. His virtual restaurant chain, Beast Burger, opened 2,000 locations in one night. His chocolate brand Feastables outsold Hershey in the biggest retail chain. But at 12 years old, he started with Minecraft. He sat in his room and commented on how he built blocks. Hours of recording, editing in the simplest software, uploading, and 0 views. Jimmy started filming at 14. Not for fame. He just loved video games and wanted to share that. He sat there after school, on weekends, where he was sick, where his intestines were bleeding from stress. He learned to edit while his classmates slept. He studied algorithms while others played football. While other teenagers quit YouTube after 1 month, Jimmy made himself a rule. 1,000 videos before I give up. Not 1,000 views. 1,000 videos. He filmed when it hurt. He filmed when he was scared. He filmed when it felt pointless. And here is the main lesson. He was not talented. He was patient, and he was moving in the right direction. In 2017, Jimmy released a video where he simply counted to 100,000. 40 hours of monotone counting. It sounded like a joke. That video got 25 million views in 1 week. Why? Because Jimmy understood a formula that 99% of creators still do not understand today. An unbelievable promise in the title, multiplied by full delivery in the video. He promised to count to 100,000, and he counted. He did not cheat. He did not cut corners. He counted. People did not believe it and started sharing it with everyone. After that came a wave of crazy ideas. $10,000 to a random person on the street. Destroying a Lamborghini. Living alone for 24 hours. Every video is an emotional bet. The more he is willing to spend in time, money, and reputation, the more attention the viewer gives him. In 2018, he had a choice. His first serious money from ads. Tens of thousands of dollars. He could buy a car, an apartment, status symbols. He reinvested every single dollar back into his videos. In 2018, he spent $10,000 per video. In 2019, 100,000. In 2020, 1 million. In 2021, 3,500,000. He hired his friends, not because he had money to burn, because alone he cannot keep up. He built a content factory. Money turned into content. Content turned into subscribers. Subscribers turned into even more money. And that money went back into even crazier content. This is exponential growth. But exponential growth only works if you stay hungry. Jimmy lived in the same town, drove the same car, until his channel passed 50 million subscribers. He reinvested 100% of his profit. Every cent. He could have bought a house. Instead, he bought 10,000 chicken nuggets for a video. Because a house will not get him 50 million views. But nuggets will. In 2022, Mr. Beast realized that YouTube money is small change. Real money is in ownership, in brands, in infrastructure. Beast Burger, a virtual restaurant chain. No company-owned kitchens. No rent. 2,000 existing restaurants cook his recipes and deliver under his brand. The launch took one night. Feastables. Chocolate bars. Not because he is a foodie, because chocolate is a repeat purchase. YouTube ads give one-time revenue, but a chocolate bar is bought every week. He built a consumer brand that lives outside the internet. Investments in technology, in other creators, in his own studio, 50,000 square feet in his hometown Greenville. This is no longer a channel. This is a holding company. Feastables is valued at over $500 million. Beast Burger at over $300 million. The studio and equipment at over $100 million. His investment portfolio at over $200 million. And his YouTube channels generate over $100 million per year. And yet he still does not sell his companies. He does not take them public. Why? Because he is playing an even longer game. Forbes estimated his net worth at $1 billion. Let's break down where that money comes from, because this is the most important part. First, media income. Ads, sponsorships, licenses. About 50 to 70 million per year. But this is operational cash flow. It goes straight back into production. Second, brand equity. Feastables, Beast Burger, merchandise. Here the margins are higher. The repeat purchases are higher. These are assets that grow in value. Third, investments. He puts money into startups, real estate, and other YouTubers. Not as a venture fund, as a strategic investor who brings the audience. But the most important thing is he does not spend. A house in Greenville, a regular car, cheap clothes. He lives on $50,000 a month, while his businesses generate millions. This is not asceticism. This is math. Every dollar spent on luxury is a dollar that cannot earn 10 more. 3 things. Remember them. First, the long game beats talent. 1,000 videos in the void. How many of us would survive that? Second, reinvest in the system, not in status. While others bought watches, he bought views. Third, build assets that work without you. The YouTube channel is him. The chocolate bar works while he sleeps. And one more thing. His biggest fear is not poverty. His biggest fear is becoming irrelevant. He is afraid that people will stop clicking. And that fear forces him to make every video better than the last one. From 0 to 1 billion. From a camera worth less than a pizza to his own empire. From illness and 0 views to 300 million people waiting for every new video. Mr. Beast is not a magician. He simply did what 99% of people do not do. He survived the silence. He did not quit on the 999th video. And when his chance came, he seized it with both hands. What about you? Which video are you on right now? Number 20? Number 100? Or already number 999? If this story hit you, subscribe. Only stories like this. No fluff. Only what really changes things.